Because of the grab bars there, and that I've been using it for such a long time, and yes, it's hard to get my left leg over that lip, but still, I would rather shower there than in a shower with a glass door, where I don't have the use of my shower massage thing. But anyway, I haven't had water in here for, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years. So it gets locked up. I put stuff in there and I make it storage. This is, I have these tables out just so I can go through my paperwork, because one of the things that the TBI affects is my visual memory. I have the paper from Rusk where they did the neurocognitive testing. These are psychiatrists that can read the brain images, and then they give you hours and days worth of testing, and then they give you a summary. And they said that some of the areas where I struggle, or that are the worst, that they didn't even need to test me for, they could figure that out in the interview portion, are executive functioning, planning and organization. It's something like impulse control, but it's not exactly that. And my visual memory is weak, which means I get confused by the clutter that I live in.
That's it.
Well, I hope they're gonna sandblast that and make it beautiful for their luxury tenants. I won't be one of them. They want to return me to a second-class unit in a first-class building. But let's get on with that brain injury piece, because it's important, because it's made everything so much more difficult, and it's also something that many people can't perceive. I sure don't think Jonathan Saxton was on a Zoom call with the TBI waiver program from New York State, and he has shown no sensitivity or any willingness to look at my other diagnoses, or to, anyway, piles of papers that I have to deal with and find the papers that apply to what I'm going through in Supreme Court and in Housing Court. Here's a refrigerator that the last owner gave me because they didn't want to repair or replace my mini refrigerators. So once the illegal hotel operation was shut down through COVID, this was belonged to the staff in the basement, and I have just made myself at home here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 units. This unit that's boarded up with drywall, where they've started their luxury construction on the other side, had a private bathroom. So the tourists that came from all over the world, it's hard to see, but this was a doorway here, just like this. Inside was one of the luxury rooms. This room is a closet size. It happens to be a closet that I got adverse possession of. I guess you call that squatting. But I've had it for over a year, and they were ignorant of it. And all I had to do was look up their locks on Amazon, because I couldn't get these locks anywhere. I ordered some on Amazon, and I figured out the keys go to all their locks. So they had every room in the whole place double locked. Not just the locks that came from the illegal hotel, but then their own locks. Get a close-up on the lock thing there. So that master lock right now, all right, that has a master lock, but you can see how they took off the molding here, and they put these on the outside so they didn't have to depend on the locks that were for the hotel, if you will. And so now I don't have a key to this, and inside is my property. It's packed with property. Averse possession. Jonathan Saxton's not going to help me on that. Here's another room. This is room 512 right here. This is room 512. They came in a couple months ago and told me they wanted to put in a bathroom for me. But they wanted all these other things too, and it sounded fishy. And they said, okay, well, we're not going to do it. And they haven't. And then what I realized, and I can show you on the plan, their plan in this line, in all the other floors, is a full one-bedroom apartment. And on this floor, they have incorporated the extra space into 2 bigger apartments on either side of me, and they want to return me to the same room with their luxury finishes. And I don't know, maybe a kitchen, I'm sure they plan a kitchenette. But I don't have a bathroom, and they boarded that up. And so then I try to use this space when I have to. I fold these tables up and put this table away, and I try to not have it be an egress. But today, I've got to get my paperwork done. I got to come on in. So